Today, 29th of November 2023, is the 16th day after Amavaka Poya Day, devoted to the Noble Supreme Piyadasi Munidun. As mentioned in our first to 15 videos, we need to offer offerings, alms to the Supreme. Through this, we gain positive energy to bestow to the 16th Lord Buddha. The 16th, this is close friend or relative, gods and goddesses, and on the other hand, the devils and vampires to come out from those forms and become human beings and stop the cycle of rebirth and attain nirvana. Offering of food prepared by firewood from citrus trees like lemon, firewood such as Suduhandun or sandalwood that emanates a fragrance, and other type of firewood such as coconut husk, albizia sticks, etc., is called as the offering of Pangiri Vividhara Puja. Once bestowing this puja to the particular Supreme Lord Buddha located on that day, and through these merits bestow to your 16 deceased person to transform to human life and stop the cycle of rebirth and attain nirvana, then bestow the merits to the 16th adorable person to live a life of happiness and wellness. This exercise is told in the form of a story through which you can understand the spiritual exercise clearly and in a memorable way. Once upon a time, there was a family who grew grains, vegetables, fruits and spices in their plot. One day, their plot got destroyed by forest fire and all were so disappointed. The family members who were so sad about what happened to their plot, one day they thought of meeting the village monk to express their problem, as their whole life was totally depending on their cultivation. The village monk warmly welcomed the family and saw their sad faces, and the monk unveiled the following. Dear all, I can see and feel your sadness. To overcome this, I will tell you an exercise to practice. Make sure whenever you prepare a meal to the divinity, allocate a proper time, a suitable place, and prepare the meal using firewood such as citrus firewood that emanates a fragrance like sandalwood, for example, and other varieties of firewood. This is called Akandavatavata. Secondly, always determine that when I am preparing alms to the Supreme, I will prepare in a hearth using only the above mentioned firewood. This is called Dutangaya. Teaching and training and helping more than 84 devotees about this puja is called Asadrushta Puja. Get ready to prepare this supreme meal to the divinity and to the disciples of the Supreme. The disciples will be going through the village, and you may practice this exercise regularly and see how your plot will be filled with vegetables, fruits and spices to prepare alms to the Supreme and to the divinity. The family members were so pleased by the words of the monk, worshipped and went away to prepare alms for the disciples who will be going through the village. After working hard, they all prepared alms, and on the following day, the disciples passed through the village, and they all respected and offered alms as advised by the senior monk. The villagers were practicing this spiritual activity for some time and saw how their yields have grown in mass scale and were so happy. Today, Ms. Harshini from Godapala, holding the membership number 27, Unduap 21, 26, 27, contributed to disseminating this historical Ratispala Puja as a Dharma Dhanya or contribution for the dissemination of the Dhamma. May her wishes come true. May her deceased grandfather, Mr. Gamagedara Kudabanda, gain a blessed human life and stop the cycle of rebirth and approach the path of nirvana. Also, may her pet named Patty live a healthy long life and somehow stop the cycle of being an animal and transform to gain a human life. Secondly, Mrs. C.H. Gamage from Palle Talavinna, holding the membership number 27, Binara 7744 614, contributed to disseminating this historical Ratispala Puja as a Dharma Dhanya or contribution for the dissemination of the Dhamma. May her wishes come true. May her deceased husband, Mr. Y.J. Vimalasena, gain a blessed human life and stop the cycle of rebirth and approach the path of nirvana. Also, may her close beloved son, Mr. Roshan Chavinda, live a healthy long life and enrich this current human life while excelling in all his endeavors. We all warmly wish that her son-in-law, Mr. Shirley Niranjan Hera, whose birthday was on the 12th 11/2023, a successful life, and we wish him to succeed in all his endeavors. Finally, Mrs. Nalini from Palle Talavinna, holding the membership number 25 Binara 64 72 613, contributed to disseminating this historical Ratispala Puja as a Dharma Dhanya or contribution for the dissemination of the Dhamma. May her wishes come true. May her deceased grandmother, Mrs. Lucy Army, gain a blessed human life and stop the cycle of rebirth and approach the path of nirvana. Also, may her close beloved son, Mr. Indika Roshan Vandara, live a healthy long life and enrich this current human life while excelling in all his endeavors.